Precious Metal Summit 2022, ladies and gentlemen. We want to talk now to NevGold, and Brandon Bonifacio, the CEO, is here with us. Hey, how are you?
Hi, good, thanks. How about yourself?
Yeah, great. Yeah, not so bad, I would say. But great to see you finally in person. I think the last time we did a Zoom interview, that was probably in April or something like that.
Yes, earlier in the year.
Yeah, exactly. But great to have you here now in person.
Thank
Super.
you.
Yeah, NevGold, really interesting company. You guys are in Nevada, Idaho, and Canada.
Yes.
So, latest developments, what happened?
Yeah, very exciting year. So we've actually done 10,000 meters of drilling at our Nevada project called Limousine Butte. It's been a fantastic program. We've expanded what is the historical resource. The mineralized footprint is growing significantly. And then subsequent to that, we've actually just done another transaction in Idaho of the Nutmeg Mountain project. That was from one of your other groups that you follow, Gold Mining Inc. They've now become a very strong plus 10% shareholder of ours. So that is a 1.1 million ounce at surface heap leach oxide project as well. So we're really delivering on what we set out to do, build an oxide heap leach resource platform in the Western US. And it's been a great last 12 to 18 months.
Okay, super. So what exactly in detail happened? How many meters have you drilled? Let's start with Limousine Butte.
So it's been a 10,000 meter program.
Yes.
We've put out around 16 holes to date, and they're targeted at two specific areas. One of them is the Resurrection Ridge target area, and the other is Cadillac Valley. So I think when you look at both of those two combined areas, we're really on our way to delivering 1.5, 2 million ounces as we start to infill some of the gaps.
Nice, beautiful. Okay, super. And then you have in Idaho, it's called Nutmeg
Nutmeg Mountain,
think, yeah?
yes.
And that looks to me like that's a bit more advanced. I think you have already, do you have a PEA on that?
No PEA, but a resource that was done in 2020 by Gold Mining. So it showed a 1.1 million ounce resource at surface. So the plan there is we think it's well drilled out. Much of that is indicated, but we see a lot of opportunities for north and south lateral extensions and then also drilling at depth. What's exciting, the project has only been drilled to around 75 meters below surface.
75 only?
So very shallow, very shallow. So there's obviously a lot of depth potential as well that we will test. So from that standpoint, we really want to be able to try and test that asset in this upcoming year in 2023 and then deliver on what is an updated resource by the end of next year.
Okay, super. To what depths do you think you might go next year?
I think we're probably going to go down to around 100 to 150 meters, but we will be testing what could be a deeper feeder high-grade structure as well. So I think on average you can think kind of 125 meters, so still not deep. The focus is still near-surface oxide heap leach, but we do want to test potentially that high-grade feeder structure.
Yeah, hopefully you find it.
Yes, I also hope.
That would be great. Super. I saw also that you have outlined in your presentation a real big 12 months working program for all of your prospects or projects, I would call it. What is going on in Canada with the Baton again?
Yeah, so we've done some surface work this year. The field season up there is sort of around June to early October, just with the weather. So we've done a really good geochemical and geophysical program. We're going to look to potentially drill that asset next year in the field season, but it's been a great first year of boots on the ground at that asset.
Okay. What would be, let's say, the longer term big picture for your company? Do you say, okay, maybe one project we are farming out or we are selling, or you want to get a bigger partner in? I mean, you have Gold Mining now with you also. So what might be the game plan?
I think the focus now with the recent acquisition of Nutmeg Mountain is really being laser focused on drilling Limousine Butte in Nevada, drilling Nutmeg Mountain in Idaho the first half of next year. We want to accomplish approximately 18 to 20,000 meters allocated to both projects. After that drill program, we want to push both of those assets into the resource estimate by the second half of next year. On the back of getting into the resource estimates, we will then decide which asset should be pushed further into either a PEA or PFS. But really driving to that resource estimate is going to be a key valuation driver of the company. We could end up showing 3 to 4 million ounces combined between both assets, which is a significant resource base in the Western US.
Okay, super. Could you imagine to bring that maybe one day in production by yourself?
You know what? You always have to look at doing that, and I think we have the right skill set. When you look at our board and executive team, we've operated in the Western US for decades. We have a very strong operational know-how down there, so we have the skill set to advance it, and that's something we always look at. So from our standpoint, it's resource, PEA, PFS, permitting, and potentially construction. But I think along that road, you tend to have a lot of eyeballs if you deliver and de-risk. So we will always look at both. We're large shareholders of the business ourselves, so we're always going to do what's in the best interest for our shareholders.
Okay, super. That would be one of my questions, absolutely. Also, what is cash in the bank? What is management holdings? And who else do you have on board?
Yeah, so management holds just under 50% now.
50?
50.
Wow,
So
that's a
very large insider ownership. We have participated in each financing and continuously buy in the open market. You can see on our insider SETI reporting. And then from a other shareholder registry, obviously gold mining at 10%. The Nevada assets were acquired from McEwen Mining, so they're still a 10% shareholder. And then the 30% free trading float is mostly retail now. In terms of the cash in the bank, we have approximately 1.2 million, but we have large financial support from groups like Gold Mining and some of our current shareholder registry. So we are going to set the stage for what is a drilling program starting in January of next year.
Okay, super. Then let's get started. Let's rock it. Thank you very much for the update, Brandon.
Thank you very much.
And wish you all the best for that.
Thank you very much.
Super.
Great to be here.
Thank you. Yeah, that was Brandon Bonifacio, the CEO of NevGold, and you heard it, gold in Nevada, in Idaho, but also silver in Canada with Patam again. And you heard the shareholder registry is like the who is who in mining. Also gold mining came in. Rob McEwen is in with McEwen Mining. And what I really like is 50%, 50, are held by management. This is unbelievable because that is quite unusual. So they really have their own money into that company. They have the real skin in the game. You should check out NevGold. Thanks for watching us, and bye-bye from Zurich.